Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to SKINT Living UK. Today I wanted to give you another 10 top tips to save money in your kitchen. The first thing I can think of is batch cooking. So if you're going to use your expensive oven, why not fill it? It can be the same meal, lots of different types of meals, some puddings as well, and use it that day and then the rest put them in the freezer for later use. So that way, when you can't be bothered cooking, get it out the freezer, microwave it, and you're sorted. Next one. Have you thought about buying second-hand pots and pans? I got this kettle. It cost me £20. I've had it about 4 or 5 years because I haven't got an electric kettle. Sometimes I put it on my log burner. So if it hasn't got moving parts, it's not going to really break, is it? So kettles, pans, pots, things like that. Save yourself some money and get yourself some second-hand items, and you're saving the planet as well. Have you thought about buying a big appliance or even a small appliance that's a display item? This fridge freezer I've had for 5 years and I got over a third off because it was the display item. If you're in the UK, PC curries, if you go online and look at them on eBay rather than their actual website, they often have boxes that are squashed or being opened, and they offer a big reduction on them as well. So they're still brand new. It's just that the boxes are being a bit trashed, probably in storage. So it's a way of saving a little bit of money and then use a bit of top cash or racketing as well at the same time to get yourself a bit of money in too. Another one is make your own cleaning products. I just use washing up liquid and water. Sometimes I'll throw in a bit of disinfectant, and sometimes I'll even throw in a bit of washing powder. Because it's biological, it's really strong. It's great for cleaning your tiles, your floors, that sort of thing. And the next point is washing powder is cheaper than buying the tabs and liquid and lasts longer. Next point, do you really need fabric softener? Or are you just buying it for the scent? You can buy a lot of washing powders now that are scented, like this one here. So you don't necessarily need to buy fabric softener. I can't use it because I've got sensitive skin, so it irritates me. But rather than buying washing powder and fabric softener, have you thought about buying a fragrance washing powder? So that way you don't need to buy both and save yourself some pennies. How about making some things yourself? I made this shelf, just all little bits and bobs. This is a little bit of tongue groove I had left over from another project. And the shelves themselves are bits of skirting board that I had left over, and I painted it in blue with the paint that I already had because that's the colour of my living room. And there you go. It cost me nothing. It was all scraps, bits and bobs left over. People have to make curtains for the kitchen. I made a curtain myself. I sewn this by hand, so you don't necessarily need a sewing machine. And this is a curtain for my washing machine. So you can make things yourself. I made a cushion for my chair. Another item that you could buy to save money for your kitchen is furniture. I bought three chairs and a table off Gumtree, and it cost me £30. So I just searched locally and they delivered it for me as well. So furniture can be really cheap. It doesn't have to be fantastic. You can always sand it down and paint it, or decorate it in some way, or upholster it. This corner cupboard here was a cupboard originally. I took the door off and painted it blue because my kitchen is blue. I bought a dresser top, painted it with the leftover blue paint, and made the bottom myself. And I got these 2 doors as well, and I just needed to build the frame. Everyone does a little bit of recycling these days, but how about reusing? These are pasta sauce jars, they're the white sauce, and I use them to store my dog treats in, so you can always reuse jars as well. So lots of ways to save money, and last but no means least, paper towels. People often rip up cloths, clothes, old towels to make cloths. I do that as well for wiping the worktop down or cleaning the tiles with. But I must admit, I use paper towels as well. Why? Because if I'm cooking something like bacon, I like to get the grease off. But also, you're probably going to think, yuck, I've got a cat and a dog. Cat and dog sometimes need things wiping and cleaning up. My dog is a bulldog, so she has a wrinkly face, so I have to clean her wrinkly face and things like that. So I think you need paper towels and scrappy cloths. These are drying on me really easy at the moment. So controversial, I know. I still buy paper towels. Can you let me know how you save money in the kitchen? If I've missed anything that you can think of. But basically, there's lots of ways to save yourself some money without really making much of an effort. Thanks so much for watching, and look after you and yours.